Hi again, everyone. Scott Pye, pop cult fan here. And yesterday, shortly after I did my video for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, there was an update for another upcoming movie, and I want to talk about that update. It's for the next Planet of the Apes movie, which is why I'm wearing my Planet of the Apes shirt of Caesar. Yeah, this I thought I'd wear this shirt for this video, and I've actually been marathoning the movies again. So, in update news, finally, there's been an update for the next movie. Yesterday, it was revealed that there was a script turned in to Disney because Disney owns the rights to Planet of the Apes now. With the whole 20th Century Fox deal from a few years ago, Disney owns the rights to Planet of the Apes now. So maybe at some point in the future, when this new movie does come out, they might release the other Planet of the Apes movies on Disney Plus. Maybe, I don't know, but they could, now that they own the rights. So yeah, the fourth movie for Planet of the Apes, it is still in development. Yesterday, it was revealed that their current title that they might consider for the movie is The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I think would be rather fitting considering where the third film ended, War for the Planet of the Apes, when that came out 5 years ago. This new film is considered a sequel still, and from what I've heard from the articles that I've read yesterday, I've heard that this new movie will be the start of another trilogy, which I think would be very fascinating. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be because I have my own pitch for what I would want for a fourth film in the Planet of the Apes reboot series, and I'm not. This is going to be just me kind of going on a bit of a tangent on what I would want for this fourth film, because I think what they should do is just focus on the ape characters and seeing that society evolve as the films continue. So we see them where they ended things in War for the Planet of the Apes, in that nature preserve area across that desert, which is a very similar location as where the apes are in the original 68 film. And now that they're there, we can just focus on the apes living their normal everyday lives. And I think, for example, when Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the first few minutes of that movie, we just saw the apes just living their normal everyday lives. You saw Maurice teaching some of the children, and seeing Caesar, and just seeing all these characters just living their lives essentially in this culture that they've created over the past 10 years, after the events of the first film, Rise. And if you just take those first few minutes and make that the whole 2.5 hour runtime, I think that's what this new movie should be. This movie should be fully focused on the culture and the society of these particular apes, if you ask me, because the kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the society, the culture, I think that's what the movie should be about. And if this is considered a trilogy, I think it would be rather interesting with Caesar's son Cornelius, as one thing that they can do, maintaining that same level of character drama as the previous movies, with Cornelius trying his best to be the new leader, but being sort of, being questioned with his leadership, with the way he wants things, compared to maybe some of the other apes. Like, for example, if the gorillas, one or two of them might want more of a militant or control over over the society. Like, for example, like the gorillas wanting to have more of a enforcing the law, essentially, kind of like being the police of the society. Some of the gorillas might want something like that for their culture. And then you think of the orangutans. The orangutans, like one or two of them, might want more of a political stance on the society, more of a democratic kind of a thing, like more of a political kind of a thing. Or there might be other orangutans that want to be like teachers, because there's been instances of orangutans in past movies sort of teaching younger generations of apes. So you could get orangutans that may want more of a political stance, and then you get orangutans that may want to be teachers. And then, thinking about the chimpanzees, other than Cornelius, might just want to just live their lives. They might just want to live their normal everyday lives, just being like essentially citizens within the culture. So, and seeing all these other apes having their own ideas within the society, it might challenge Cornelius's leadership and what he's trying to do to honor his father Caesar's legacy as that sort of mythic kind of figure that Caesar was in the previous trilogy. I think that would be rather fascinating, maintaining, like I said, that same level of character drama that the previous movies had. I think that'd be rather fascinating, because if you've seen the original 1968 film, that's where you want to end things by the end of this new trilogy. It's just placing these movies in between, kind of like what Star Wars did with the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. How in the Star Wars prequel trilogy you followed Anakin, and in the original trilogy you followed Luke. It could be something like that, where in the previous trilogy that we had, we followed Caesar, and then in this new trilogy we follow his son Cornelius, and seeing his struggle to maintain his leadership within the community, and just trying to having a hard time struggling with maintaining that leadership because of all these other apes that want different things within the society, challenging him. And I think that would be rather fascinating. That's something that personally I think would be the best way to keep the story going, and also just keep evolving the society of these apes that we've already come to know from the previous movie trilogy. And for those of you that don't know, like, I'm a massive fan of that previous movie trilogy. Those three movies are some of my favorite movies, like, ever, if I'm being honest. The past 10 years, the Planet of the Apes reboot trilogy, it's easily some of my favorite films, like, ever. I loved those movies when they came out, and I'm clamoring for more Planet of the Apes content. And if it's true that this fourth film is the start of a new trilogy, that's awesome. And I've heard that there might be like a TV show that's also in development, a Planet of the Apes TV show that was based on a unused script from the original sequel that they were going to do after the original 68 film. So that's interesting. They might do a Planet of the Apes TV show, hopefully live action. So that would be pretty cool. And I've also heard that Marvel will be publishing Planet of the Apes comic books again starting next year. So yeah, I mean, I'm clamoring for more Planet of the Apes content. It's easily one of my more favorite science fiction franchises, next to Star Wars. I know a lot of people consider Star Wars like a space opera or whatever, but in many ways, to me, it's science fiction. And then also you have other classic franchises like Star Trek, Terminator, Alien, all those other franchises. For me personally, though, like, Planet of the Apes is easily up there with Star Wars, at least for me, in terms of quality. at least with these previous 3 movies that we had. And I'm just really excited for what they're gonna do. Considering the title of this new movie, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, it does seem like my ideas of what I would want for the new movie, it seems like that is the direction that they're going, and I'm really excited for all of that. So yeah, this is a update video for the next Planet of the Apes movie, Planet of the Apes 4, The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and I am really excited for that. I can't wait. It sounds like they might start filming around August maybe this year, so realistically I think this movie might come out like as early as 2024, as late as 2025, so it's still going to be a few years so until the next Apes movie comes out, but I'm really looking forward to it nonetheless. So that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.